This is a Reckless 40, and I'm going to show you how I strap it onto a dirt bike. So right now we've got a Husky 450, which is kind of, right in the middle of the road of what we ride on expeditions. And so the Reckless 80 is the same principle, it's the same design. You're going to have 3 straps instead of 2. Mosko will send you these cleats, but as we're on expedition, you will not be allowed to drill holes in their fenders. And so I'm going to show you how we do it on expedition. And so I'm going to take the 2 outside ones. I'm going to start on this side, start further back than I like, and I'm going to come and wrap around the fender and feed this through the cleat. Leave it half loose, because on the bottom of this one, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to come around and through. And so why we do this is every fender, and then we're going to cinch these up as we can. Every fender has a taper on it, and you're using that to your advantage for tightness. So you don't need to get crazy with these. You just want them to be as snug as you kind of feel comfortable. And then I'm going to take the whole system and using the width kind of make it more tight. So that moved too much, so I know I'm not tight enough. And so I want to get a little bit more. All right. That's about where I want it. Too far back, you're going to put too much pressure on these fenders, and these fenders aren't used, so you do want to catch a good chunk of the seat because that is on the subframe and is going to be happier. So now that I'm happy with my rear, we can deal with these later. You'll see in my kit, I run the volleys. This gives it enough stretch to actually let it flex a little bit, but then hold quite good tension. So yours won't come with this. It will come with an actual strap, and you will want to have it as tight as possible. The problem with those is that they fray, and then once they come loose, they don't re-tighten, which is why I like the elasticity of the volleys. And so I will come here on the frame, make sure that that's nice and tight, give it a good stretch, come up through the top, and then come down. Again, you don't need to make this crazy tight. Just nice to have a, C chord. Yep, a nice C chord. And then again, on this side, I'm gonna run it through the same. This side's a little bit different. That side you have to be aware of chain. This side you got to be aware of exhaust for the most part on most bikes. And so for myself, I'm gonna go under here. Looks like the best spot for me. As you can tell, I'm not perfect at this, as I have a melted tip of my volley. So I'm gonna come down here, same principle. Make sure I can get a finger in there to make sure I've got some clearance. Run this around like this. And I would like to match it to my other side. So I'll say, okay, I've got 2 knots here. I've got 3 dots on the other side. So let's make this one more tighter, just for average. And that, my friends, is it. And now I'll take these tags, bury them under here. And again, self-explanatory. There's some Velcro here. You're gonna roll these up. And so you can see on a bike that had no rack whatsoever, I now have a luggage system that you can ride hard enduro Madagascar through the jungles of Papua New Guinea. And I've never, ever had my actual harness come loose. I've had things fall out of my harness due to operator error, but the actual Mosko Reckless System I've never had actually come undone, especially since I've gone to the volley systems. The problem with the rigid system is once it becomes loose, it stays loose, and then this will rattle. But you can see that as I hit a jump, these have just enough flex to move just that little bit that it wants to, but then it resets itself. So, little tip from the trade from Ryan at Mosko Moto. And so this system is now ready to go with 2 lag bags, 2 aux pocks, and then something to go under the beaver tail.